Hello, beautiful heart. How are you? I am Dr. Denae, the Awakening Doctor, and here to do today's vibe reading. Let's see what's going on with the energy. We have a few more days before Venus goes retrograde. Mercury is still retrograde, but with Venus retrograde, relationships have been under the microscope. I'm sure you have been feeling this in your own way, kind of just going over what you'll tolerate, what you won't tolerate, how you show up in relationships, and how other people are showing up. So yeah, it's been a very intense time, but on the other side of this, if you are doing the work and you're not shrinking or hiding when it gets intense, but processing through, you'll come out on the other side in a much better place. All right, Spirit, all of you and none of me. Show me the cards I need to see. Love, praise, and gratitude, glory, grace. Isn't this perfect? Love, can you see that? The lighting is a bit funky today. Sorry, guys. And healing. Yeah. What was I just saying about Venus going retrograde? Or coming out of retrograde. And, you know, Mercury rules communication and technology. You might have been having some miscommunications with people set for a couple of weeks now, a couple of months. So yeah, things are shifting. Love is at the forefront, and healing is what is on tap. Are you following your soul's call, or are you following pride and ego? Pride and ego are rooted in the human consciousness. That's all the limitations, the judgment, guilt, condemnation, blame, and shame. When we come from that place, we are our own worst critics. Guys, the world is hard enough. If you have been hard on yourself, you need to change that up. The world is going to be hard on you. You do not need to be hard on you. You need to love yourself and give yourself compassion, love, joy, you know, all of those things that you want from others. You've got to give it to yourself first before it comes to you. You hear me talk about the universal laws and the law of love. Well, you know, this is one of the things that's built into the fabric of universal laws. And that's do unto others as you would have done unto you. Treat others how you want to be treated. Here's the problem, and where humans fall or trip up is, instead of looking at their own hurts and traumas and going within to heal those, we look outside of ourselves and want other people to come in and fix us and heal us. The problem is, those people are coming from the same type of wounds. That's why we're bonding to them to begin with. Nothing outside of you, nobody outside of you can heal you or fix you or even love you until you open your heart and allow yourself to love you first. I get a lot of people who say, oh, I do love myself, I just don't like people, or I do love myself, you know, but I'm very closed off, or I'm not emotional, blah, blah. You're gaslighting yourself. So, you know, if you're into that, who am I to tell you to stop? But if you're in that cycle and you don't really understand why you keep going there, get honest with yourself. I know it's not the easiest thing to do. I know. But it's a must. Because until you do that, and until you set that energetic footprint for yourself, you will reject anything of love, any true love, unconditional love. People who are actually being sent to you to help you, you will run from that, you will repel that, you will project all your insecurities, hurt, and toxic ways onto that person, and you will literally reject what you're trying to manifest. Guys, our manifestations and things like that, God uses other people to bring those to us. But if you really aren't doing the work and you're still harboring anger, frustration, sadness, bitterness, unforgiveness towards yourself or another person, you're not allowing the love and the healing to come in. And you're just stuck on the cycle. You are sorry, I can't even talk. You are given at this time a divine window of opportunity to really look at yourself, push through that pain, fear, anger, all of that. Go within, love yourself, allow that healing to come through so that you can speak your truth. You've got to speak it to yourself. When you do, then things in the outer world, people in your energy will start to respond. Guys, it's not your place to change anybody. You can only change you. Nobody else. You're not here to tell anybody how to live their life or anything like that. You're here to be the best version of you. You're not here to please a God. You're here to express God in your own individuality. God is love. Nothing outside of that. And when you block love to yourself and from others, you're blocking God. You're blocking the one thing that can help you heal and move through all of this. All right. So Saturday, Venus goes retrograde. It's now Wednesday. You have a few days to decide if you're going to get on board with this and if you're going to take off that uncomfortable diaper that you're sitting in and all of that gaslighting and excuses. Well, I'm this way because of this. You know, all of my experiences have made me this. That's great. And if that's the story you want to tell yourself, fine. But expect to get more of the same because you're a victim. I don't come in judgment. You guys know that. But some of you need to hear this because you're sitting in the corner as a victim in your shitty diaper. You're like the monkey throwing poo at everybody else who's trying to come in and love you and help you. But you're saying, oh, I'm sorry, I'm this way because this happened. I'm this way because that happened. Guys, here's the truth. You are not what happened to you unless you allow that. You want to become what happened to you from people who were broken and hurt like you were, that go around hurting people, that, you know, play victim. It gets old. You will find yourself alone and sinking further back and establishing relationships that are even more low vibration than they were before of what you're trying to get out of. There will be more manipulation, more gaslighting, all of that, because that's what you're doing to yourself. You are setting that energetic vibration into your cells. Every cell has two antennas, one that sends out, one that receives. You sitting in that story and in that diaper, you're sending that out. You're literally saying, this is how I am because this is what's been done to me. Woe is me. I'm going to just sit here and be the victim. But I'm going to tell myself I love myself. No, you don't. Because if you really loved yourself, you would do what it takes to get out of that diaper. I know it's another strong message. It's being delivered in love. And it's being delivered from somebody who sat in that shitty diaper way too long, who played that victim way too long, who told herself that story way too long. I'm not here to change anybody. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do. I'm here to share my story, to share my truth, to share what I've learned, to now come forth in love, to show that what you think is impossible is possible. It may be impossible for others, but it's not for you. You can do it. You have no idea how many people told me I couldn't do anything. I was a loser. I was stupid. I was this, I was that. I was meant to be seen, not heard. If I would have kept buying into that, I wouldn't be here today, being able to stand in love and bring these hard messages. But not only just bring them and leave them. I don't do that. I'm here to help you, to show you the different spiritual tools, different ways you can get out of this situation. I'm not here to change you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here as a living example of somebody who's lived that toxic life, who's come out of abuse, not just narcissistic abuse, verbal abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse, sexual abuse, all of it. I'm not only a survivor, I'm a thriver. And I'm here to share with you my path, my story. Not for my glory, not at all. I of me, my little self, my human self can do nothing. It's God in me who does everything. It is my I am presence. Because the little me, that person can do no thing. That's that broken human matrix version that took me a long time to break free from because of that fear, doubt, because of not knowing, bad advice, listening to the wrong people, feeling unworthy and scared, feeling like I had to prove my worth, needed validation from somebody or something outside of me. That's all bullshit. All right, let me get off my soapbox. Somebody needed to hear that, so that message is for you. All right, we're starting with the Empress, Page of Wands, Six of Swords, Queen of Cups in reverse. All right. You're feeling being called to be in this Empress energy. An Empress is very nurturing. She is loving. She's grounded. An Empress doesn't take any shit. She does not step down. She doesn't chase. She doesn't prove her worth. She stands or sits in her power and magnetized to her. She has balanced her masculine and her feminine. She knows her worth. She knows what she's here to do. She is somebody who embodies all the queens. The queens are energies who have matured, who have gone through a lot of different things. Not only have gone through those things, but have learned the lessons. But not only that, the Empress has embodied all the different queens. She does not manipulate, control. She is here in love. She is love. She comes from love. Everything she does is out of love, to nurture and to grow. You have been sensing this Empress energy. It's what is trying to come forth. For some of you, you have been getting a taste of this energy, and then you start to move into it, and then a page shows up. A page is a younger energy. It could be younger emotionally, mentally. It can be physically in age. It's exciting energy. It's new. This Page of Wands is like a passionate new spark. Doesn't have to be in romance, but for the people I'm talking about, this has to do with love. Love of self, partnership love, love of family. But some sort of page energy tries to rise up and get your attention off of what you're supposed to be doing. This is your divine opportunity. Stop coming out of the Empress mode and dropping into the Queen of Cups in reverse, which is forgetting who you are, emotionally getting rattled all over the place, emotional manipulation, lowering your vibration to help somebody else. You cannot fill somebody else's cup if yours is empty. This energy comes in, and immediately, because of who you are at your core, very nurturing, very loving, you immediately pour out. You pour out from your cup. It leaves you depleted. This page takes what you give, gets what they need, and runs off. And here you are depleted because you thought this time would be different. You thought they would give something back. Honey, they can't. There's still a page. They have a lot of learning to do. Pages and knights, they're just starting off in the right direction. But they're not solid. They're not here to stay. They are a lot of distractions. When you can really understand that energy of a page and a knight, and realize that at this stage in the game, it's a distraction on your journey, and it's pulling you back into toxic ways, you start questioning yourself. You can't speak your truth. You're tripping over your words. You're not sure what the hell is going on. That's when you need to get into your little boat and do not pay attention to the page or the knight. Not at this time. Guys, I'm going to put a challenge out there for you. Between now and Sunday, when this energy comes up, ignore it, ignore it, ignore it. Do not bite. Do not take the bait. Do not answer that text. Do not answer the phone call, the message, the email. Don't. Turn your back, get in the boat, sail away. This is about you and protecting your energy. You are in this state of healing, discovering how to love yourself at a deep, healthy level. You don't have time for pages or knights or distractions right now. Guys, this is where you learn to master yourself and master your mind. Yeah. There are things that have been hidden from you, but yet you know they're there. They're not really hidden. You just got to take off the mask. Take off the blindfolds and really just accept things for where they are right now. Leave these people alone. Let them go sit in their shit and deal with themselves. You've got you to deal with. You need to fill your cup. Yes, you are in the process of a major shift. Shift happens if you allow it. Right now, You're not allowing it. You're blocking your own shift. And it's coming outside of you. It's other people's projected energy that's hitting your trauma response, your matrix conditioning, that you need to help somebody else and then you'll be helped. No, that's bullshit. Help yourself first. Nobody's there helping you, right? Is anybody sitting there pouring into your cup? Your intentions are your order form to the universe. So for those of you who are setting intentions in the pain, in the confusion, and it's the human habit, again, no judgment, it's the human habit. When we're hurt or somebody does something to us, we want them to feel the actions of their consequences and the pain of what they hurt us. Guys, take your mind off that. That is keeping you stuck. That is bringing back everything right back to you. Do not put your attention on anything anybody has done to you, because here's the truth. Your human self doesn't want you to believe this, but the universal truth is nobody escapes karma. Nobody. You can't clear anybody's karma for them, and nobody can clear your karma for you. What people do to each other, they do to themselves first, and they will play out exactly what they put out. Stop gaslighting yourself, thinking, oh, this person hurt me, I'm in so much pain, I've lost all this, and they're over there living their best life. It's all lies. It's all smoke and mirrors. They are not. What they have done is playing out in their life. The awakening journey is about us clearing our own karmic debt. What you've done to others comes back in your life until you learn the lesson and start to do unto others as you want done to you. You set the course for your life. You set the energetic blueprint for your life. What you do to yourself, how you think about yourself, how you feel about you, is how other people will see you and feel about you. That's why when a manifestation, something that you wanted to manifest, a person, place, or thing, when the universe presents it to you, if you haven't done this inner work, you're not an energetic vibration to it. You are going to abuse the person, place, or thing that was sent to you. All right, Spirit. Love, praise, and gratitude, glory, and grace. That is way too many. If they're supposed to come out, they will. Spirit, just give me a couple of oracle message to end this reading. Guys, you are so close, so close, so close. Stop gaslighting yourself. I know it's painful. Sit with it for a moment. Take a few deep breaths. What's behind that deep pain is a root of a false belief that you accepted about yourself when you were younger. It's now time to look at that belief and speak your truth. All right. Fallen angels, spiritual narcolepsy. Yes, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This card is 19, which 9 and 1 is 10. Endings and new beginnings. That's what I'm feeling. This diaper you're sitting in, it is spiritual narcolepsy. You have fallen asleep. You're under a hypnotic sleep on what you should be doing. Guys, to go to the next level, to heal and grow, your spirituality needs to be number one priority in your life. There is no right or wrong in spirituality. It's whatever you decide. Do not let any person or group or movement tell you you have to do things a certain way. You have to do it this way or follow. Nah, that's all cultic. It's just the same Same shit as religion, just with different terms and under a different guise of love. If there's control, manipulation, judgment, guilt, condemnation, shame, and blame, and you have to do it this way, blah, 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 run. Run, run, run. That is not true spirituality. True spirituality, going back to, you're not here to save anybody. You're not here to change anybody. That will only keep you in those human habits and keep you in judgment and keep you away from your growth. Your spirituality is sacred. It's something that is sacred for you, divine for you. You're not supposed to share it or tell anybody what they're supposed to do. You are supposed to focus on you, decide what works for you spiritually, and then express the love and express God. You're supposed to walk through life, and your life is supposed to be that example and speak for you. To gain and move forward in spirituality, you have to learn to meditate. And guys, I will be the first one to admit I refused and I resisted meditation for so long. But what sped me up and got me through all of this and to the level that I'm at now and still going is meditation. 100%. And I've done talks and videos on meditation and prayer, what it is and what it isn't. Meditation is not the time for you to go with your wish list. Not at all. Meditation is the time for you to get quiet within yourself so you can receive messages. All right, 44. Ooh, I love those double master numbers. Look, more confirmation. The perfect storm, the courage to step into life. Exactly, that's what's happening right now. You are trembling at the knees, doubt and fear, anger, frustration, projection, all of that. Why? Because you are digging deep to find the courage to step into your life. That life is a life of love, a life of abundance, health, prosperity. And yeah, it's going to seem too good to be true. Because in the Matrix, it's different. 27, heart, home, compassion. Yeah. You need to transmute all of the lower negative energy vibrations into compassion. You need to have compassion for yourself first, but compassion for others. The people that have hurt you, the people you have hurt unintentionally. Guys, people can only relate to you or meet you at the place that they have emotionally met themselves. So if you're dealing with somebody who emotionally is not as mature as you on this path because they haven't met themselves at that level yet, they are going to hurt you. They may not mean to, but you cannot expect somebody to give you something that they haven't given themselves yet. Same goes for you. Drop expectations. Expectations on yourself and expectations of others. Come from love and compassion first and foremost for you. All right, you guys. That was another strong message, but these messages have been strong. We need to hear them. We all need these reminders because when we get into altered ego and pride, as I've said before, it shuts down our ability to receive from the heart and really hear. We project and we deflect. So guys, I hope this helped you. As always, I am sending you oceans and oceans of love. If you want a personal reading from me, I still have a few slots open. I still am offering the Love Exchange. What that is, it is one of my email readings. It's a half hour, but it is a love exchange. So you pay what you can. And I deliver that via email. If you want one-on-one live time with me, that is a half hour, and that is on sale at $44. So, all right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'm sending you oceans of love and support. And in the presence of the Christ, I bless you with health, wealth, and abundance. I'll see you in my next video. Namaste. Bye-bye.